mate. Way of the Wyrdo is back, and we're going to bang straight into it. Listen, multitasking is absolutely killing your creative gains. And it ain't even a glorious death, mate. It's death by suffocation. It's death by anxiety and frustration. Don't worry. The answer is here. And it makes complete fucking sense. Drum roll. Serial monotasking. Why'd you say it like that after such a big drum roll, man? Well, it just sounds proper boring, doesn't it, really? It sounds like project manager talk, because that's exactly what it is. Serial monotasking, this can be thought of as a superpower of common sense. It is about as complicated as having a fart. And we all know know how easy that is, yeah? You just cock a cheek if you can be bothered, and in short, what serial monotasking means is doing one thing after another. I know. Amazing. But trust me, right? Trust me when I say I have condemned myself to years and years of constipated procrastination due to a sense of overwhelm at the grand idea that seems so impossible. Are you with me? Let's unpack it a little further, because in this age of hypermentality and incessant multi-tab masturbation, that is what I reckon we need to do. We got to unpack. We got to calm the fuck down and unpack it. I'll put it to you. When we are talking in particular about tasks that require attention, i.e. learning and creating, skills that are yet to be, fully embodied, multitasking is a complete fallacy. It's absolute bollocks. Not possible. We'll use the multi-tab tug fest as our analogy here, right? And that's creation of sorts, I suppose. And we'll use it just because we like to keep our self-developmental arty chat extremely hoity-toity, proper bopper. Right, you might have 40 wormholes of your favourite mirage of degeneracy available for you to flip between quicker than a gnat on speed. But, my man, you cannot really pay attention to more than one at a time. No matter how briefly, can you? Yeah? We can ever only really do one thing properly at a time. At the moment, I'm trying to look through notes and deliver this. Haven't yet fully embodied that skill, so I fluffed some lines up there. I fluffed some words up. But what do? We keep going. Because now, obviously, when we learn something and do it so much it becomes an embodied subconscious pattern, it's different. For instance, a lot of people can drive a car and brainstorm ideas while the body's occupied doing kind of driving sort of things. But trust me, serial monotasking is how to get the new and challenging shit done. I am working on a solo theatre show. Just thought I'd chuck that in there. Currently. Which has required this concept to be battered into my noggin as a practice. Because I am in deep water and it's huge, scary and challenging. Good. It's where we need to be. I was doing the whole overwhelmed, suffocating thing quite a lot before I was reminded of this common sense superpower. The game changed, bruv. Absolutely changed when I chunked down the big problem I was facing into parts. Here we go, right? Here we go now. Here's how you implement it. If you ain't got this in the newsletter, which you can subscribe to, jot this down, right? 1. Brain splat everything that's clogged up in your head that you have to get done out onto paper. No order to it, just bosh it out. 2. Go through everything that you've written out and cross out anything that isn't actually worth doing, because you will be surprised at the amount of useless crap that we burden ourselves with. 3. Turn what's left into a prioritised list. Most urgent at the top, least at the bottom. Yeah? Prioritise in a list. And then fucking do it. I know. Told ya. Common sense, mate. But unlike multi-tab, heartless wanking, this is the simple way to make love with every task that we have to embrace and create the fantastic life we all know we are capable, where we all skip around and we go, woo, woo, yeah, I'm alive, yeah. Maybe, if that's what you want to do. Point is, right, I have done huge groups of tasks that I thought would take days, literally in the morning, simply because I splattered it out, listed it up, prioritised, and got to work. One thing after another. So, obviously, tasks come in all different shapes and sizes and requirements, but simply attending to one thing after another is honestly pretty much the only way to go. Serial monotasking. Yeah, mate. Way of the Wyrdo. We are back. Yeah? Recovery's going well. Back from the brink. Here to serve ya. Here to serve you, man. I'll be openly bloody honest with you. I am talking to myself. I'm talking to myself fucking years ago when I was flapping around and needed to hear these words, but I didn't hear these words. If that makes sense. I believe that's how we send out our message. I reckon that's the best thing to do. We've got to try and heal what the fuck hurt us and then share what's working for us, and then hopefully it's resonating with some of you sexy fuckers out there. Yeah? It's create or be created. Way of the Wyrdo.